guys, happy Monday. Thanks for tuning into the Huddle. I'm Britt Johnson. I'm here with Matt Demecki.
What up, what up?
It is Monday, Matt.
It's Monday. It's Monday.
It's
After
Monday.
a long weekend.
But the only good thing about it being Monday is we had our first full weekend of preseason football.
Definitely. Football's coming up. It's right around the corner.
Football is here. It's here. I actually went to the Cowboys and Rams game on...
Did they lose?
We did lose, but I will say
there,
the Rams were trying really hard to win that game.
Yeah.
Kept their second string in, I think, the whole game. We had like our fifth string in, so come on. We lost 13-10.
No Zeke the first 6 games, so we'll see.
I'm still Cowboys Nation forever. Speaking of football, we had 2 individuals that decided to jump on the Colin Kaepernick protest. Marshawn Lynch and Michael Bennett did not stand for the national anthem. They are getting a lot of flack from it. Yeah. Matt, what do you think about it?
I mean, with me, I have no problem with it. I don't see a problem with it. I think the thing is, with this whole national anthem protest, I feel like people are getting the message confused of what like Colin Kaepernick was trying to say.
Right.
Like the people that hate on people that don't stand for the national anthem, they look at it as like, oh, you're not supporting the troops, you're being disrespectful to the troops.
Yeah.
When no, it's like clearly the message is we want unity in America and we want things to get better. Like nobody's trying to disrespect anything. Like Colin Kaepernick's message was not to disrespect anything. It was to make it better.
When Colin Kaepernick first started it, like the first time he did like just sit down or whatever, and then when people did like backlash thing, it kind of turned into this whole thing about the troops. He actually spoke with a lot of troops and he was like, well, I'm not trying to disrespect you guys. What could I do to, still get my point across and not disrespect you guys? They said kneel, so that's why I started kneeling. So he definitely made it clear it wasn't about the troops, and obviously we know now he pretty much is blacklisted from the NFL. Do you think what Michael Bennett and Marshawn Lynch will affect them
playing
with their
wise?
season?
No, I don't think so, because it's crazy because they're superstar players in their own defense. I mean, Michael Bennett, he's one of the top defensive tackles in the league. Marshawn Lynch is one of the best running backs in the league. So I feel like since they have talent and they've solidified themselves on the team, I don't think it's a big deal. It's not going to help them or hurt them playing wise.
So do you think more all-star players like that should step out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Because they have their platform. The reason why they're a superstar player is because they have that platform to say what they want and say what they feel. Like when LeBron tweeted about the whole Donald Trump thing, people listen because he has that platform. Like the thing with Colin Kaepernick is he started it, and now it's time for superstar athletes to propel it. And it doesn't matter if people get triggered over it, because it's kind of crazy that they're getting mad over it.
Yeah, I agree. And especially honestly with Marshawn Lynch, he retired. He came out of retirement to play for the Raiders. So I think he Marshawn's never cared anyway, but like I think he really, he has nothing to lose. He's like, okay, well, I actually was already retired before I came here, so if they decide to cut me or I don't get signed next year, whatever the case is, I think he's like, it's not a big deal. Like, this is a more important issue. We need to address it. He has a platform now that he's back in the league, so he's using that to have his voice. He doesn't like to talk much. Sit on the sideline. Yeah,
and it's funny too because he came out and said he hasn't stood up for the national anthem in 11 years. And it's crazy to think about that because like you would think when Colin Kaepernick's protests happened, they would be looking for players like to sit on the sideline. But he came out and said, I haven't stood for 11 years. Why is it a problem?
That's actually crazy. I know Stephen A. Smith talked about it last year when Colin Kaepernick did something, and a lot of teams did stand for the national anthem prior to that, but it wasn't ever something that the players had to do. A lot of the players were actually still in the back getting like taped up or whatever the case was. It was never shown on TV that much before, so it was like a thing where like it never was like a big deal until I think recently they wanted to do, like after 9/11 happened, they wanted to do a push for like America, and so they kind of made it more mandatory or whatever for the teams to stand up. But prior to that, players half the team wasn't even out there sometimes for the national anthem. So unless it was like a huge game, like a Super Bowl or something like that.
No, it's just funny how people, we need change in America, we need change, but then when somebody tries to do something that like propels a change, they go, oh, whoa, that's a little too much, that's kind of crazy. But you got to take it to dramatic measures.
Yeah, so we want to know what you guys think about this. Should we, treat, I guess, Marshawn Lynch and Michael Bennett the same way we're treating Colin Kaepernick in this situation, or does it even matter because they're on a superstar level? Let us know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe. We will see you guys tomorrow, and do not forget to go to the Fumble store before you leave.